right, it is HackerRank time. So let me make myself a little bit smaller. There we go. And let's start this. So Lily's homework. I believe that this one was, we were previously doing this one. Okay, so let's reread it and see if we can understand what it's asking. We'll see what we can learn from it. Okay, cool. So whenever George asks Lily to hang out, okay, just from that first sentence right there, I remember that we did look at this problem, and I believe this one was one that I couldn't figure out. So we'll see what we can learn. Okay. She's busy doing homework. George wants to help her finish faster, but he's in over his head. Can you help George understand Lily's homework so she can hang out with him? Okay. Consider an array of indistinct integers. Okay, so we have an array and there's just n of them. Awesome. George can swap any two elements of the array any number of times. Okay. So I can swap two elements in that array however many times I want. An array is beautiful. Okay, so this was our goal, right? We want to make the array beautiful. An array is beautiful if the sum of the absolute value between the two neighboring array elements for all n items is minimized. Okay. So now thinking about that, what does that mean? That means that all of the elements are either ascending or descending order. Okay. Given the array, determine and return the minimum number of swaps that should be performed in order to make the array beautiful. Okay. So can I remember what I need to do? I know that I am trying to take this array and we're trying to get it to be ascending. And so I know I want to swap the 7 here with the lowest value. So it's going to be 3. 7 and 3. Okay. And then I'm going to come here and see that the 7 is, then I'm going to come here and see that this 15 is out of place. So I need to replace it with the lower number, or the number it's supposed to be. Okay, now that I said that out loud, I kind of remember the trick that we were doing in the last video, which is this 7 here, okay? And then, so I swap the 7 and 15, I get this, and then I move to this 12, and that's in its right place, and then I have this 15, and that's also in its right place. Okay, so it took 2 swaps. Complete Lily's homework function in the editor below. Okay, and then let's see, did I already do, okay, so I kind of have this already. Do I want to, I'm trying not to look at it, reset the code? Can I save it though, actually? Hold on. Is there a way to just save this? Ooh. Wait, I liked it better the other way. No, go back the other way. Normal layout. Okay, I like this. I like that better anyways. Okay, whatever. Let's just reset it. Yes. So, if we remember, I think it was not working, right? We weren't able to get that, but I remember kind of the general idea. So, what I want to do is I want to be able to find, I know that this is the order that I want it to be in, okay? And so what I need to do is I need to come and look here at this first place and say, is this in the right one? Yes or no? And if no, I need to say, well, what should it be? It should be this 3 here. Okay, well, it should be 3. What position is 3 at? Well, it's at this one, so I need to know what position it's going to be at. And then I need to swap them, okay? And then I need to move on to the second item and say, is this in the right place? No. Okay, well, what is the right one? It's supposed to be a 7. Okay, so let's put a 7 there. Where is 7? It's at this index. So that's the idea. Now, how do I want to keep track of what should be where? I know that I need to go in and I need to create a sorted array. So I need to create this sorted array is going to be equal to array.sort so sure if is generating a new array. So this might pass back a new array, or it might sort this array in place, which is not what we want. And then is this like a shallow or a deep copy? So I mean that'll be something that we'll need to figure out later. Let's just assume that that works, okay? And we will also need to have a way to sort it forwards and backwards. Okay. So this is going to be kind of our sample array. This is the one that we want it to look like here. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to loop through this array that we currently are at, and I want to create a dictionary. Is going to be equal to default dict like this, and we want it of integers, I believe. And now I need to do collections import default dict. Yeah. So let me think about this. We want the key value. Let's see, key value. What is the key going to be? That is going to be the number that we want. So this is going to be number. And value is going to be index at which that value is going to occur. Like this, if I look at this 7 and I say it's out of place, I want a 3 here. Well, where is 3? So I can look it up in my dictionary. It's going to be right there at this index. So I want to be able to find that. Okay. So now I want to fill out my dictionary. So for item, for element in array, my dictionary indexed at and I want to enumerate this. Enumerate array, and it is going to be index and element, and I want to say that it's going to be equal to the index, and I am going to say that it is element here. So this is the number. Okay. So I created that. Now I need to go and do the swapping. So swaps is equal to 0. Should I do for element for number in array? Do I need to enumerate this again? I'll say yes, and then we can take it away later if we don't need it. So I'm going to come here, index, and number, okay? So now I want to say if number does not equal sorted array at index. Okay, so I do need that. If this is the case, then we need to do a swap. To do a swap. Okay, so swap plus equals 1. And then I need to perform the swap. I need to update my dictionary. Yeah. Okay. So I want to say temp val is equal to number. Okay. And now I want to say array indexed at index, okay, which is going to be number, is equal to sorted array at index. Okay, because this is the ideal value right there. Whoops. Okay. So now what I want to do is say array indexed at what? Something. I don't know what yet. I'm going to have to use the dictionary, but I'm going to think about that for a second. Is going to be equal to this temp value. And now I need to update my dictionary for both values, right? Yes. My dictionary of this number is the one that I just moved, and I moved it to where the index of the ideal value actually was, right? So, okay. The other one is going to be of the ideal value, which is whatever this sorted array at index. Index, okay. And this one is going to be at the index that we just inserted it at, okay? And now this one is going to be the one that we put it at previously, which is going to be, I think I need to use my dictionary again. So my dictionary at the value of the ideal, right? at sorted array of index. I think this is right. So here is the location of my ideal value. So this one should sorted array. So this should give back this number here. So 3. So that's where I'm putting my current number, which that would be 15. Okay. And then I update. This gives back the index. Wait, I don't want to put an index in there, do I? I should give the number. No, this is not, I'm not doing my dictionary. So I'm doing sorted array. And I'm assigning that value to be index here. Okay, I think that's right. Now, what do we want to do here? Array and temp value is going to be the number I want to replace. So that's going to be at the other value. So array of my dictionary indexed at the location so I'm trying to change this value here. And so this is going to be the array, right? And I want to get back the index of the ideal value. So the ideal value is this sorted thing. And this returns back an index. So I think that is correct. And let's see, I also want to come in here and say Lily's homework and path, maybe. And then can I put an expression in here? If path 1 else -1. I don't know. I'm trying to say, like, what I want to do is see. I don't know if 1 is a valid argument to go forward. Yeah, I don't know. But this actually might just cause an error anyways. Let's just try run code. Let's see what happens. We'll probably have to see. Yeah, it doesn't like this. What if I just do like, oh, and I didn't even call it. Can I just do -1? I want to actually see if I can just do that. Oh, I did call it, but oh, let's just see if we get an error. So we do get an error. Oh, but it's for something different. -1, whatever. Okay, yeah, it doesn't like it. So this is, did I mess that up? Okay. I think it's still here. Now, what I need to do is come to here. All right, let's refresh it then. Okay. So this is from when we did it last time and we failed, so we failed again, but it might not be a legitimate fail. If it's just this thing, it will be fine. Let me just actually do that. Okay. So I think it's trying to do it in place. What if I actually did? Can I do that? So is this valid syntax? I can do path right there, and then I can come in here and do result is equal to the minimum of this one and Lily's homework of array again, and now at +1, okay? Something like this, and then we do here, and then I can say here return swaps. Okay, let's see if that works. No, okay. So copy that and see if we actually did pass it and it's just a random problem, or if it's like is it a syntax problem or is it a real problem? Path argument. Oh, it needs to be true or false. True for descending. False otherwise. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I can go order. Is going to be true and false. Okay, let's see if that works. No. Okay, so I have to do it this way, and I'm also seeing that we're doing like mem copy. Where was that? I thought I saw. What was it? Reverse? Okay. Is equal to order. Okay. Is it okay with that? Okay, well I passed these 2 test cases. Let's see about this. Well, I don't like that. Okay, why is it taking so long? Oh. Eight out of 12 failed. Where am I? Okay. Why did it fail? So yeah, we failed. We failed. How to move forward with this project. Obviously I stumbled a lot when I was trying to do the reversing and keeping track in my head this index of that, dictionary and this of that, and so I need to practice that. The other thing is I completely didn't get this correct. The other thing is I think I need to do things with make sure that I'm not changing the array itself. Okay. So I need to keep this here, and for some reason if I index it, then it's going to preserve itself. Sure. Okay, let's just see if it works though. Make your function even safer. Let's see if this just works. Submit code. I mean, is it oh, okay, so it did. So this is passing it by value right here, I guess. So it's creating a new copy and passing that into here. Okay, so when you do that, so I just need to remember that yes, obviously, just like in C, when you pass an array in to a function, it will change that function. Okay. So, awesome. We got this problem. I think I'm going to come back to it tomorrow and do it again because I want to get to the point where I can kind of do it a little bit quickly. So, I'm going to try it again tomorrow, try to get good at it. And yeah, so if you're interested, subscribe to this channel. That would be awesome. I hope everyone is having a good day. My name is Timothy Lee Grant, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.